Hi, living in Boulder vlog for the winter solstice of 2020. December 21st, currently 7 a.m. Maybe I should lay down. I think I've been diurnal the last few days, but yesterday I made sure to get to sleep early, which wasn't that hard because I'm always tired. What time was it? Midnight. I saw a movie with Kirsten on Netflix called Molly's Game, but we only saw like the first half of it because she got tired and went to sleep. And then I went to sleep right after that. I was working maybe midnight or something, 1 in the morning, I don't know. But then I went to sleep because I wanted to get sleep. So that I was rested for my neck surgery. I have a cyst here. I'm going to get it taken out for the second time. First time my doctor was afraid to do it, so they referred me to the skin specialist, but he didn't do a good job, and it came back. So but now my doctor says that they're not afraid to do it anymore, but in order to ensure that they get it all out, I was thinking about freezing my neck, because that's how I get my cysts out when I do it myself, and when I get my cysts out, I get them all out. Most of the time I get them all out. I get them, like, the biggest ones I've ever had, I've taken out myself, and they never came back because I freeze the cyst. So when you squeeze it, it just pops out like a marble, including the seed cyst. Because if you don't get your seed cyst, then it just grows back. The seed cyst is at the end of the umbilical cord, so you have to cut the umbilical cord at the bottom of it, not the top. So anyways, so yeah, I slept nice and good though. I laid down and that was all she wrote. That was good. And then I woke up. I set my alarm for 7:50, but I woke up on my own at like 4. And so that's when I started working. I've been working the last hour or 2 or 3, who knows. I'm trying to finish the movies. I'm doing movies for all the animal habitats, not just all the animal habitats, but all of the habitats of the animal habitats. Like each animal gets like 7 habitats or something, foraging, mating, winter, summer, overall, human conflict. There's a lot. And what I got off of the internet, the Forest Service website, they don't have all the animals for some reason. Maybe it's a work in progress. So I'm just going to fill in the blanks and do the rest of the animals myself. Just go on Wikipedia, find out what their elevations are, and then just type that in and call out the potential habitat, and then maybe another one for like human sightings. It's amazing. There's animals that are hanging on. Like you think they went extinct, but they're hanging on. There's somebody filmed a long-tailed weasel in South Boulder Canyon, little ferret thing. Somebody got a picture of a mink in the lakes just east of Boulder. I can't remember what they're called, Pleasant Lake or whatever. It's where the gravel pits were that they turned into animal sanctuary. And I saw foxes twice. So I know where the hotbed of foxes are. And then, and I see raccoons all over the place. I saw a bear and a fox like at the same time this summer. I'm doing the images now. After I do the images, I'm going to do the habitats. After I do the habitat, or the ranges, after I do the ranges, I'm going to do the rest of the animals. I'm going to do the ranges of the animals that are easy, such as the lynx. I listened to the lynx Wikipedia article a couple days ago, and I guess the male and the female lynx have different ranges. So whenever the ranges are different, I'll put them both on there. And if it's an animal that's not that many here, I'll just put all the animals ranges. Like lynx, they're like, yeah, dude. I mean, even the Rocky Mountain National Park website says that there's lynx in Rocky Mountain National Park. So if they think that there's lynx in Rocky Mountain National Park, then I'm going to go ahead and be like, okay, then there's 3 lynxes in Boulder County. Because there's this tract of forest in northwestern Boulder County that is like black. That's how thick the woods are. It's like untouched wilderness. I can't remember what canyon, but it's just south of Long's Peak, and I mean you can see it if you're looking at Boulder County all at one in the Google Earth. It's that one splotch of land that's just black, of trees. It's just black. I want to go in there, man. I was thinking about doing a trek across the blackness, like in the winter or the summer, and just looking for mountain lions and bears. You might want to bring a gun, though. I don't know. Yeah, it'd suck to go in a knife, and then that's not good enough. Because I don't know how many people trek up there, you know. It might be a situation where there's literally nobody up there. So if you're going to be the first person up there, maybe you're asking for trouble. Maybe I should get a gun. But anyway, that's in the future. Yeah, I mean, I'm even more amazed with Boulder County now than I was before. I was amazed before, but I just keep getting more and more amazed just by how densely packed geographically and with the animals Boulder County is. I mean, it's not that big. It's the size of the original Roman kingdom. I don't think there's any place in the whole world that is as interesting as Boulder County. And if you're talking about that size of area. So I'm gonna go over my cyst surgery today. Actually, I should put ice on it, but I'm so lazy. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring these ice packets. I think I have ice packets. I'm gonna bring them with me, and I'll just put them on my neck as I'm waiting for them to show up. And however cold it gets by the time they show up, it'll be good enough. You have to squeeze it, you know. That's something else that they don't do. I've had cysts removed 4 times off the top of my head by other people. And each time, they don't do it like you're supposed to do it. A cyst is a zit. That's what a cyst is. It's a zit, only it's underneath your fat layer instead of underneath your skin on top of your fat layer. So if you want to get a zit out, you have to squeeze it, you know? When people get zits out, they don't pull on them. And that's what everybody does when they try to get these out of me. They get these little tweezers and they're just like pulling on these strings of fat. And they're not even squeezing my skin. You have to squeeze the skin, but it makes it a lot easier if you're squeezing something that's already frozen. Because there's not blood flow that goes to the cyst. It's minimal blood flow. So it'll freeze and everything around it will stay gooey. So that makes it so that it just pops right out. So anyways, that's what I explained to them. They don't listen to me. I tell them you have to freeze the skin. I think they don't want to because it's just too complicated. It's too much logistics to give somebody, you know, an ice block or whatever those are called while they're waiting in line or allow them the time to put it on their neck, or maybe they think people don't want to freeze or it's not that important. But no, it helps a lot because most of the time, like, why would you waste money getting the same cyst removed a bunch of times? Why don't you just get it removed once and then forget about it? Anyway, that's enough. So, yeah, when I get home, because I'm rested, I'm diurnalized. I slept last night, so I'm not going to have to sleep today. I'll be able to go all day long. So today, yeah, hopefully I'll finish the images, the movies of my animal habitat so that I can then go and trace the ranges, which is going to be interesting. Racing ranges is going to consist of, I just find some, you know, a patch. And if that patch of territory is smaller than the range, then that's his range. Like that lynx or whatever isn't going to leave that patch. So then I'll just do his little range up and down. And that's, you know, it'll be cool. It'll look really cool. And then I do a movie off of it. Yeah. Never been done before. Anyways, enough talking. I think I'm going to lie down. Because there's a few more minutes before I have to get up and go. So, yeah, maybe I'll lie down at least for a couple of minutes. Or a minute. And then work until my alarm goes off and then go over there and get my cysts removed. Woohoo, what fun! It's not painful or hard or anything because they just stick a needle and the needle doesn't hurt. And then after that, it's just totally numb. But it's numb also after you do the ice. Natural numbness. So, anyways, enough babbling. Keep it under 10 minutes. Talk to you tomorrow. And if you want to see what I'm working on now, just go to my education page, Google Earth download. I even have it. You can download the whole thing. It's not done, but you can see what I'm working on. Alrighty, talk to you later. Oh yeah, Google Earth downloads animal habitat. Something like that. Boulder County Flora, Fauna or something. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow.